All right, today is May 24th, about 1:30, and I'm gonna do kind of a walkthrough inspection. So the first thing I noticed is they never did fix this screen door lock and knob. Like, there's actually no knob. You have to stick your finger in a hole to open it. And the parts used to be laying here. They're gone. So I don't know if they're still gonna do that. So in general, the place looks like it has been cleaned up, but let's do a room by room. Okay. So front bedroom. Oops. Let me see if that looks fine. That's the door stopper. Let's see if they did the closet. They did not. Okay. They hadn't touched this closet. They did nothing in here. Yeah, nothing. Okay. I think they forgot about it. I'm gonna close this window. Okay. So far there's the doorknob and the front closet. Didn't do anything. And even though I think they did not clean the fine tooth because there's like plaster and stuff. But the floor, it kind of looks swept up. There's still chips and things here and there. There's no door stopper here. Toilet's clean. Bathtub's clean. Yeah, somebody did clean. Okay. Hi. Okay. Did I check here already? Yeah. All right. Living room. Does look like they swept. Okay. It's a cracked light. All right. Heat. No. Menu. Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna have to work on this because mode. We want cool, and we want it up to like 80. And that should work. Okay, it's set. Cool to 80. Didn't you have like a new thing you wanted to install? These do not look new. I don't remember. I remember, oops, that there was a box with oh, here's the box. Shower curtain rods. Okay, yeah, because he said he was going to do that. So these are the shower curtain rods. Not shower curtain, I'm sorry. The curtain rods for in here. Well, those didn't get done. Okay, well, that's locked. That's good. I cleaned up the mess out here. Oh, there's like a bar or something here to lock it. All right, that looks pretty good. The carpet's gone. Yeah, I mean, they cleaned up all the garbage. I'm gonna close this a little bit too. Okay. Let's go in the utility closet. I don't see any door stopper things. Okay. The floor looks clean. It does look like somebody came and cleaned pretty well. Here's some paintings. Here's your paint, which is good. So they left you the paint. That's good. And flat bedroom wall, so some of it's labeled at least. Okay, so there's paint. The washer dryer still has to be hooked up, but I would do that with the appliance inspector. Here's stuff that I would never eat in 100 years, but it is on. I just wouldn't trust it. Here's that cabinet space. And the dreaded rotisserie thing. Your stove, which is plugged in. Yeah, so this is what you were talking about, that they didn't finish off the counter top. Needs caulking. Why is there plastic on this? All right. All right. I'd say in general this looks pretty good actually. I'm not seeing any stoppers or holes. Yeah, they're, I'm kind of a type A, so I see little things here and there, but in general, looks pretty good. There's that access panel to your bathtub, to your jacuzzi. All right, well, there's a muddy floor. But it really just looks like mud, I think. I'm gonna test it. Here's an access panel to probably that. Hopefully, let me just see if this wipes up. Yeah, I think it needs some scrubbing, but it comes up. Looks like I don't think it's paint, I think it's mud. And that's kind of a hot mess right there. I don't see any holes in any doors. Yeah, some of this, you'll have to wipe this down. There's a little bit of plaster. Not a big deal. Yeah. Okay. Make sure that's off. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. What just happened? I'm gonna let that drip for a minute. Maybe I just did that. because it wasn't dripping before. Or maybe you have a dripping faucet. I'll come back to that in a minute. And there's no hole there. Oh, they didn't do that. So this is in the master bathroom. It's the side of the sink, the counter when you first walk in. They were gonna cosmetically fix this. Let's see if they did put an under thing here. It's not bad. Oh, this still needs to get fixed. I'm afraid this is not going to stop dripping. Oh, shit. I might have to get a plumber for you for this. I don't think this had anything to do with them. I can't make it stop dripping. Okay. I gotta get on that. All right. Well, that's my inspection. I did check the door here. Yeah, there's no hole. All right, I'm gonna shut it down. Yep, I can hear it dripping from in here. So I think you have to get a plumber to fix that. I'm sorry. I was just checking to see if the water works, and it works. Okay, you wanted me to measure something. I think you wanted me to measure, I don't know, maybe from the fridge to this corner. So that's 20-ish. And then maybe you wanted me to measure this. Or maybe you wanted me to measure all of. Hold on, I gotta set the phone down. All of this. I mean, I can give you approximate. I'm having a hard time doing this, but let me just, it's about 20 inches from, it's moving now, but from about the edge of this cabinet to the corner, it's like 20 inches. Okay, I don't know if you wanted bottom to the top. So it's there. All right, I'm gonna upload this video. This door's split at the bottom, but I think that's cosmetic. All right, let me upload this, and I'm gonna call you and see if there's anything else. But let me double check if it's still dripping. I'm pretty sure it is. It just looks old and corroded, but that doesn't have anything to do with what happened here. Oh. I don't hear it anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's really dripping anymore. I mean, it is, but I think that was from when I turned it on. But I can come back and check, because in a day or two, I'll probably be here for the pool. Just gonna open everything up so that place can breathe. Okay. I'm gonna find the light switch. Okay, I'm gonna load this up.